بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله الأمين. Dear students, inshallah in this video we're going to explain how to create a vertical bar chart in details. طيب, as you can see here, this is a question in October November 2023 paper. In this paper, they ask you to create a vertical bar chart to show some details. Let's get started and see how we can just work on it. The first thing we need to access, or we need to open the file which is called in 2302 players.csv. And as we mentioned, CSV, this is the comma separate value format. Mainly we use this format with the Excel or with Microsoft Access type. First of all, we need to go to the source file. This is our source file. As you can see here, we need to open the file which is called players. This is how the file looks. Type. As I'm always saying, in order to see all the details of the file, first of all, you need to click on the top left corner of the software. Then you can just click anywhere between any two cells. As you can see here, you will double click, so then it will be clear for you, and all the details will be will be displayed. The second step, after we open, they ask you just to create a chart, a vertical bar chart to show the worldwide distribution of online game players for the year 2022. So they specify for us, just like they need just to use the data only for the year 2022. So first of all, we need to select the regions. As you can see, we'll select the regions just by just like click and drag down. Then we'll hold the control key in our on our keyboard. Then again, we'll drag down only the year 2022. Now we have selected the regions along with the year 22. The next step, we go to insert. Then after that, we'll just go to the charts. We have different type of charts. So they specify for me they need a vertical chart, which is the first one. When we click on it, automatically the chart will be displayed for you in your screen. This is the first step is over. Now we'll see what's next. After we create, they ask you to label this chart with the name Global Online Players 2022. We need just to copy this name and paste it here. We'll click on the chart title, then we'll select and Control V to paste our new label. This is the first step is over. We just name. Now they ask you to category, axis, title, region. They ask you also to put a category axis for the region. Region, as you can see, it is x-axis. This is the y-axis, and this is the x-axis. How to do that? We'll come to the elements. As you can see here, it looks just like in the new versions of Microsoft Office. It will be just looks like a plus sign. You need to click on it. Then we'll have a choice which is called axis title. There are just two possibilities. If you don't know which axis exactly the examiner asks you, you can just select both of them. But here in this question, they said we need to work with a region. That means this is going to be like a horizontal axis. As we said, like let's just try the first way, which is much easier. Now I just create two axes. I need to add only the axis for the region. So I need to copy the word region and come back again to the text, select again, and best. We have nothing to do with the y-axis. I'm going to select and delete it. So this is the next step. Now I have the regions, Asia, Pacific, Europe, North America, Latin America, Middle East, and Africa. This is just, I hope up to here it's clear for all of you. Type. Next step, they ask you to display only the data values along the top of each chart. So they need the data of those columns to be displayed up to each chart. How to do that? Again, we'll go to the elements. We have data labels. I can just select it here. In case of not displayed for you at the top, you can just come click on this cursor, then you select outside end, outside end. So now the data is displayed at the top of each and every column. Do not display a legend. We don't want to display a legend. The last question related to this part, format the values axis scale to be displayed, the minimum 0, the maximum 1,500, and the increment is 300. How to do that? Again, we'll go back to our chart. To work on this step, I need to click on this range, double click on it. Automatically, it will open for us the format axis. As you can see here, in the axis option, we have the minimum 0, the maximum, and for the increment, I have something called measure. So the minimum is 0. I leave it as it is. I am going to change the maximum to 1,500 and the increment to 300 according to what is mentioned in the exam. See, now this is after I just change the values. After I just change the values, now it looks just like this. As you can see, those are the values that I have: 0, 1,500, and the increment is 300. This is 0. The increment is 300 between each and every value, and the maximum is 1,500. After that, they ask you to copy this chart and insert it in a particular paragraph. It's too much easy to do that. All you need to do is just like to click on the chart, then you can just copy it either by the right click on the mouse and select copy, or by just using a shortcut, which is control and C. You copy the chart and then you place it where the examiner ask you to do. This is just like how we can just work with the chart. It is too much easy. Just it's need you just to concentrate on this video. Just try to apply it step by step. Inshallah, everything is going to be easy. Thank you very much. I hope this has been informative for you. Thank you very much.